This video is a guide to show you all you need to know about swapping on chromo, what to take into account and what to be watchful for. So basically, let's say I want to swap from USDT, for example, to, or the other way around, from USDT, for example. So someone in the group complained that he usually encounters losses when he's trying to swap. That when he swaps, he loses around 100 USDT. That can be caused by many things. It can just be price differences. The two tokens might be priced differently, so it will lead to different price outputs. So you can see from this that if I swap 10,000 USDT, I'll get this amount back, 9,665. So some would say this is a loss, but this is just what you will get if you make the swap. It's not necessarily a loss. It's only a loss when you try to swap this amount back to USDT and then you find that you can't get up to 10,000. That is when it's a loss. So this process is not a loss. However, when I want to swap, I don't just go ahead and hit the swap button. At times I may face some issues and I'll have to repeat the process again. You don't have to refresh the page. All you have to do is take out the last digits and add it back. It will fetch a new price. So as you can see, it's now 9,684. And if I do it again, it fetches a new price. So you can see. So another thing to note is that you can also set the slippage. This will give your swap some buffer so that in case prices change during the swap can still be successful. So let's go ahead and make a swap. Okay, so as you can see, the swap failed because it was out of slippage range. Now I don't usually increase my slippage when this happens. I simply just fetch for a new price and try again. You see, it goes through. Now another hack for you is that when you are swapping on chromo with all the other wallets I have used, you always have to approve it first before you can swap. However, if you use OKX wallet, you can set an unlimited you can set the token approval to unlimited, which means you only ever have to approve once and you won't have to approve anymore. So once I've swapped to MIUSDT, all I have to do is go back the other way around and then swap the same amount back. So if you notice, I did not have any balance in MIUSDT when I began the swap. I had 0, and this was what chromo said I got after the swap, 9,696. But if you check in this balance section, you can see that I have 9,709, which means I actually got more than I intended. So however, if I swap the same amount which I supposedly got, I'll be in profit. So I'll make 38 USDT in addition to the 10,000. So all this while we've been talking, prices might have changed. So all you have to do is add a digit and delete it. It will update to the new price, and as you can see, it's no longer 10,030, it's now 10,009. So this is what to do when your transaction fails. You don't have to increase your slippage all the time. Increasing your slippage to 2-3% or even higher can be disastrous, as you know, swaps are volatile on chromo and can lead to losses. So if you follow what I've done so far, you can't make any losses. You can't. With a slippage as tight as this, your losses will be minimal, very, very minimal. So that is basically how to swap. So let's repeat that process again. And we are done. That's basically how to swap. So that is that. And then one other thing, there is something called hops. It's more like the number of cycles your swap has to go through to be able to give you the best price. So basically how to use the hops feature is that when you attempt to make a swap, you press the drop down arrow, then increase the number of hops to 3 and you save. So let's do it practically. I need to confirm that my recording is still working. Okay, it's working. For some reason, anytime I increase the hops, the maximum hops to 3, the chromo website becomes slow for some reason. I don't know why. And when I decrease it to 2, it becomes faster. So if you remember, this swap was supposed to give 976 US MIUSDT, I think. But after increasing the hops to 3, the price is much better. So I have a better deal. So I would like to take advantage of this and get that extra MIUSD. It's almost that is the problem with increasing the max up to 3. The slippage can be the swap can be very volatile. It's hard to capitalize on such price differences. However, that was just the feature I wanted to share with you guys. So save. So basically, when you swap, it's okay to get less in the token you are swapping to. What matters is that when you swap back to the original token, you should be able to get very close to, or the same amount you initially swapped. So this 985, and you can see it comes back with 16 USDT on it. So this is still functional. You can take advantage of this and earn some extra Mito tokens. What to do when you are doing this swaps is that whatever profit you see coming back, note it down somewhere so that when you are done, you calculate that amount you've made. So let's say each swap gives you 30 USDT in addition to the original 10,000, and you need to do 10. It means that you will have 300 USDT in your balance, and then you can convert that extra 300 USDT profit back to Mito. So that is basically that. Then if you like, you can also come to the position pool section and add some liquidity, although I will be doing that in this video. So that will be all for today for this video. Thank you.